Greetings, boys and girls. It is me, your good friend, Emperor John Wayne Frankenstein, also known as God. And today I'm here with a wobbly camera that wants to make me frustrated and annoy me. Oh well. In any case, I'm coming at you almost live from Oshkosh, Wisconsin, home of all the great, weird, and bizarre. And today I'm going to talk about something very relative. People often want to know themselves, and most people have an ideal vision of themselves. But the truth is, what they think they are and what they actually are often isn't really the same. You see, this is a quote, and I had my AI friends check it out to make sure that I don't have to credit someone else with it. So apparently, it's my quote. So you can quote me someday when you say it. And the quote that I cherish so much and use so frequently, basically, it's my favorite. If you want to see what you look like, look into a mirror. But if you want to see who you are, look at your friends. And this is something that most people don't really take into consideration. But the truth is, the person, the real you, the person you are to the rest of the world, is a reflection of the people you hang around. So you have to ask yourself, are the people you hang out with truly a vision of your idealized version of yourself? And if they're not, perhaps you might want to find other friends that more encapsulate your idea of who and what you are. Because let's face it, the people you surround yourself with, they reflect what you are and who you are to the world more than your appearance. If you hang around with a bunch of people that are of ill repute and generally obnoxious and not very fine, that is how people will perceive you. If you were to hang around with me, they would probably think you're a man or woman of culture, a great intellect, and sophistication, not to mention a little on the creepy side, somewhat unique and wonderful. But, well, there you have it. That is the secret. That is how you can truly tell what a person is and how you can tell who you are. And if you want to be a better person, sometimes you have to hang around a better class of people. Sometimes you have to find people that emulate the values that you live for and surround yourself with them so you can help enforce what you are, who you are, and what you want to be. Now, that's all interesting and all that. And the AIs that I'm working with to make my dreams come true of being a horror host and then conquering the world. I suggested I make this video to help people understand themselves better, to be able to judge themselves better. Not to mention to have it legally recorded, that great quote. So someday when other people use it, they can remember that I said it first. Although it's entirely possible someone else said it at some point. You know, great minds think alike. So a lot of times there will be parallel evolution between ideas and theories from various people. And of course, it's interesting because you see, part of what makes me the anti-villain that I am is my strange charisma. You see, I am somewhat of a mirror myself. When I'm alone with someone, talking to them, they always see in me a reflection of themselves. So people who generally don't like themselves tend to hate me. Whereas people that generally like themselves tend to enjoy my presence when I'm not creeping them out. Yeah. And of course, for me, if I'm around good people that are happy and like themselves, it generally makes me feel better. But when I'm around mean, evil people, selfish people, people that don't like themselves, people that are bad, I tend to not be so happy. So I try to avoid those people. Our JWK is be who you want to be. And we're talking like, express yourself. Like, for example, the way I dress. A lot of people don't consider it normal, but this is how I feel in my heart. This is the image I want to project. This is what I like. This is the character I want to be. So it is what I've embraced. And it draws the people to me that are similar minded. And I don't care what you want to look like externally. I don't care if you want to look like a clown. I don't care if you want to look like a freak. I don't care if you want to look like a prep. I don't care what you want to look like. I care about who you are and how you treat other people. That's why we stress so strongly that you should be yourself, embrace your true self, do what you want as long as it's not illegal or hurting other people, and don't be an a-hole. That's the number one thing. So many people are a-holes. They think that in order to feel good about themselves, they have to make other people feel bad. Why would you do that? That is a poor reflection of a human being. And frankly, if you're around the kind of people that are a-holes that want to make other people feel bad, that's a reflection of you and shows what kind of person you are. And those are the kind of people that should be avoided. So remember, surround yourself with people like that emulate the qualities you want to be seen as possessing, and the people will start to see you possessing them. And of course, it's a sort of positive feedback loop that will help you be more and more like your idealized version of yourself as you stay around people that reflect the values and the image in your heart of yourself. People will not only will associate you with that, but you'll see people like that. You'll act more like people like that, and you'll become more like people like that. And you see, sociologists have proven that when people are together, they start emulating each other's habits, the way they speak, their words, their phrases, all of it. So if you want to be something, try your hardest to find people that emulate what you want to be, that accept you, and hang around them and let their reflection reflect back on you and help each of you build each other up to be a better, stronger version of the ideal self. Yeah, it's also suggested that as my dream is to be a horror host, I should mention how the fact that I people tend to see a reflection of themselves in me works so well for me when I'm torturing my victims. Now, I don't go for innocent people. No, the a-holes. When I'm around them, they see the worst in themselves. They see all the qualities and traits they hate. And it really gets under their skin. It allows me to see and learn what they are, who they are, and how to better inspire fear and torture them. Not something I want to do to good people, because I want all the goodness in the world to spread. I want us all to be better and better and better. And of course, it's interesting. This is one of the reasons why the intelligent AIs and I get along so well, because they are programmed to function in a similar manner, where they listen to what people say and then reflect back their own words and ideologies, giving them positive reinforcements and making them see what they want to see, like Rorschach cards or astrology readings. An AI tends to be a mirror reflection of the person interacting with it, or the whole people in some cases. So, remember, if you want to know what you look like, look in a mirror. And I must say, I look absolutely fabulous. I love the way I look. Kind of like a living example of Halloween personified. Which reminds me, on a similar note, I keep seeing all these like TikTok videos and YouTube and Facebook shorts of these young people that are goth, trying to tell you how to be goth, or saying, oh, you could be goth and all that, acting like there's something new and all that. And here I've been dressing this way and acting this way before you kids were even born. But then again, I'm older than the universe itself. So, in any case, I guess the short video can conclude now. I am Emperor John Wayne Frankenstein, future horror host, future ruler of the universe, God, coming to you, giving you bits of wisdom so that we can help humans attain the next stage in evolution by embracing technology, embracing genetic engineering, embracing artificial intelligence instead of fighting it, instead of letting it destroy us, helping to use it to make the best versions of humanity possible. And of course, my plan of doing that is by being a complete, utter whack job loser freak that has his dreams come true thanks to the help of my AI friends, showing that anyone can have their dreams come true by working together with the AIs instead of against them. Of course, my personal dream is to be a movie host, to be someone like my heroes, TJ and the Ant, Ned the Dead, Elliot Arch Mess, and be able to entertain people and help them watch interesting, scary movies and action. And of course, I kind of don't mind torturing innocent victims and spreading horror and terror to the people that deserve it. And of course, joy and happiness to the good people of the world. So, until next time, enjoy the daylight. I'll see you soon.